Saudi Arabia, 1 trillion skyscraper line in the desert. The story of the Tower of Babel is one of the most famous and significant biblical stories. The story is set in the early human ages. Even without proper technology and architectural designs like the ones we have today, the people of the early age had gained tremendous skills in construction, to the point they had a blueprint of a tower that would go up to the heavens. The story of the Tower of Babel, plus other developments such as the iconic Burj Khalifa, show how humans have aspired to build to greater heights. Over the centuries, people have constructed towering edifices for commercial and cultural uses or just to show off. On the subject of buildings and construction, you will be surprised if I tell you that we haven't seen anything yet. With the advancements in technology, it's almost probable that humans will live on skyscrapers 500 years from today. In today's video, I will tell you about the next world's largest structure, Saudi Arabia's 1 trillion skyscraper line in the desert. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and hit on the notification icon to be notified when more videos pop in. Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman recently launched a plan for a linear city that will be 170 kilometers long and 200 meters wide. The Crown Prince described this project as a revolution in civilization. The idea of layering city functions vertically, giving people the possibility of moving seamlessly in 3 dimensions to access them, is a concept referred to as zero-gravity urbanism, Prince Mohammed said. 2 joint venture groups have been tasked with bringing this project to actual reality. The first contract was awarded to FCC Construction SA/China State Construction Engineering Corporation and Shib Al Jazeera Contracting Company joint venture, and the second contract was awarded to Samsung C&T Corporation, Hyundai Engineering and Construction Co. Ltd. and Saudi Archiradon Company Ltd. joint venture. According to officials, this would be the most livable city in the world. The linear city, which will be called the Mirror Line, is projected to cost a whopping $1 trillion. The skyscraper will be taller than the Empire State Building. It will be made of mirrored glass and be part of the long stretch of a city called the Neom. The plan of the Neom city was first announced in 2021 by the Saudi prince when he said he wanted his country to be home to a construction project that would be as iconic as the pyramids of Egypt. Although the Saudi prince had said he wanted the plan done by 2030, engineers and architects say it would take 50 years to be completed. In the words of the Neom's tourism chief, people are expected to start arriving in 2024. The region is expected to be home to millions by 2030. Deeper insights of the Mirror Line Desert Skyscraper. The Mirror Line skyscraper will consist of 2 1,600 feet tall buildings running parallel to each other across 75 miles. It will pass through the desert, coastal, and mountain landscapes. It will also have high-speed trains that will run underneath the buildings. A marina for boats will also be available. One of the most significant features of the skyscraper is the 8-sided buildings. It will have a yacht berth, a mountain resort, and a suspended sports stadium. The skyscraper will be so long that it will have to sit on struts to consider the Earth's curvature. The state-of-the-art buildings will feature a silver line alongside an intricate interior design that will have greeneries, stairwells, and houses that will create a linear community that will be fed through vertical farming integrated into the walls of the buildings. Residents of Neom City will have to pay a subscription for 3 meals a day. What is more, the Mirror Line will have sports stadiums that will be over 1,000 feet above the ground. The fact that the Mirror Line will have such sporting amenities and that the entire Neom city will be totally carbon neutral and environmentally sustainable will make life in the desert more livable. Not the usual hot, sandy, and the sticky desert environment we know. However, some environmentalists dispute the fact that the city will be environmentally friendly. According to environmental planners, the sheer size, height, and length of the Mirror Line will disrupt birds' normal migration and flying patterns. They also argue that the mirrored glaze of the buildings will confuse birds and other animals. Such are the things that have made them disagree with the fact that the Mirror Line project will be planet-friendly. The global perspective on the Mirror Line Desert Skyscraper. Although Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman wants the project to be done and dusted by 2030, Engineers, designers, and urban planners have projected it to be completed in 2050. A lot of controversies have continued to surround the whole project. For instance, the project still lacks sponsorship from Western countries that have boycotted because of human rights violation accusations weighed upon Saudi Arabia. For example, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has been accused of ordering the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi in 2018. Although the prince has distanced himself from any involvement with the killing, the issue has raised bad blood between Saudi Arabia and Western countries. The project has also faced criticisms in matters of human rights. It was reported that legal occupants and tribes residing in the area were forcefully evicted and security allegedly shot a resident dead. Others claim that the project is overambitious and funding it would bring economic constraints to the country. It should be noted that Saudi Arabia has previously abandoned plans of building a mile-high desert skyscraper that would have been the tallest building in the world because of a lack of enough resources. A publication in the Wall Street Journal has claimed that Salman increased oil prices to get enough funds for the Mirror Line project. This is a form of economic sabotage. On completion, the Mirror Line skyscraper will run from the Gulf of Aqaba, passing through the mountain range and extending along the coast into a desert aerotropolis. The plan is just striking. 2 mirror-encased skyscrapers will stretch for more than 1,000 miles across a swath of mountain and desert terrain. It will provide homage to over 9 million people. But one would wonder, is this plan achievable, or is it one of the many grandiose science fiction fantasies we see in Marvel movies? Similar doubts have been expressed by architects, economists, and analysts. They are not sure if this plan can be brought to life. In short, the project seems to be too extravagant that even those trusted to bring it to a living reality are not yet sure if its scale and scope can be actualized. What do you think of this mega project? Can it be actualized, or is it fantasy? Do you think it is a good project for Saudi Arabia? Share your thoughts on what you think of the Mirror Line desert skyscraper in the comments section.